Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, I'll be covering another spectacular synergy. This time, we're looking at Fractured Days again with Eyes Watch. So this is a combo that I discovered while actually recording one of the videos. And when I say the word discovered, this is my first time interacting with both of these two spirits combined. I'm sure someone else has played this combination before me. And one of the things that I noticed is that Fractured Days is an excellent target for Eyes Watch's Boon of Watchful Guarding. And what this card says is it is a fast power, and it says in one of target spirit's lands, defend 4, target spirit may pay 1 energy to instead defend 8. And because of Eyes' special rule, it allows Fractured to gather a Dahan into that land. So this is a 0 cost defend that Fractured can use to gather Dahan. And a lot of times, Eyes Watch is just donating this card. A lot of times you just don't know who to give this card out to. So what I'm going to showcase here is both Eyes Watch's build, Eyes Watch build, as well as the Fractured Days build, the standard build, and show how these two spirits interact. So typically with Eyes Watch, you're going to want to G3 and you want to go bottom track here. And ideally you want to find a 0 cost Moon Plant. We did not find it, but we did find Gifted Twin Days, so we're going to grab that card. And you place a presence from bottom track, and that's what you do turn 1. It doesn't really matter what you do on what cards you're playing, but on turn 2, you want to be able to play. So let's say we played a 1 cost turn 1. So on turn 2, you want to be playing ideally these 3 cards. So this is going to do a few things. First, it's going to give you your defend 4 on your innate. In addition, it will give you Dahan movement so you can set up your counterattack next turn. And finally, it's going to give you Eerie Noises, so a way to disrupt either a city build or a land that just built, and you're trying to prevent that ravage. And this is where you donate that Boon of Watchful Guarding. Well, now you have that target for Fractured Days. So that's what Eyes' turn 1 and turn 2 look like. Now, Fractured Days usually is going to choose G3 or G2 turn 1. It depends. I'm not going to get into it. Let's say I choose G3 for the sake of simplicity, and let's get a minor power. Then on turn 2, they're going to G2. Almost always you want to turn, or you want to G2 on turn 2. So you place a presence, gain a time, get another power card. Oops, and I should probably do this. And let's say I go gain that power card, put that card in the days. I'm not really thinking about it. So I'm going to have 4 plays here. I'll be playing the standard, these 3 cards. And then you'd like to have a 4th card. Let's say I play my Living Energy. So this is what my turn 2 looks like. And what this opening does is it's going to allow me to maximize my left innate. And I'm going to have plenty of time to use to repeat this innate. So I can, if I want to, I can repeat this innate up to 3 times, right? I have 3 uses of this innate. The first one costs 0 time, the next costs 1 time, and the next one costs 2 times. So I can use this innate 3 times. Now, where does the synergy, where does it come from? Well, we have Boon of Watchful Guarding. That goes to Fractured. Fractured can defend 4. Fractured can defend 8. Fractured can then use Blur in that land if they want to cause the land to ravage, to build, to add Dahan. It's a very flexible build. Well, now Fractured, if they want to, they can slip this card into play. They can reclaim and slip it, which can now enable another defense. So Eyes is a very strong outlet for this left innate. Some other things about Fracture Days is Eyes, like I said, is trying to find a 0 cost card. Unfortunately, I ended up drafting a 1 cost, but if I had a 0 cost Moon Plant, Fractured could actually slip that card into play and can upgrade this innate here. So, and actually, if it's just a single plant card, it will actually upgrade this to tier 3. So I actually find there to be a lot of synergy between these two spirits. Oh, another thing. So Fracture Days is always adding Dahan with Blur the Arc of Years. And this is a card that can add Dahan, and Eyes Watch is a counterattack spirit. So the more Dahan on the board, the more Eyes is able to use those Dahan to kill invaders. Oh, and Fractured lacks fear. Eyes has an abundance of fear. So I really find that these two spirits go pretty well together. And I don't think it's as good as some of the other combos, like maybe River and Fractured, or some of the other like Hearth Vigil and Fractured, but I still think it's a pretty solid pairing. I think it's better than maybe 50% of the Spirits and Spirit Island pairings with Fractured. Like I would rather take Eyes over Sunbright, Mud, and Teeth. I'm not sure about Rising Heat. Rising Heat has that energy boon, but that zero cost defend just goes a long way. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.